Welcome back to Fens Gaming, another episode of the Last Caretaker. We are running out of things to do, and I will be looking for another game to dive into. I've seen your guys' comments. I have seen, what did I see? I think it was No Man's Sky was one of the games I saw you guys were interested in. And let me just look. I'm gonna look at the comments. Hold on a second. I don't want to speak out of pocket here. Windrose, that pirate game, was another one that I saw you guys made comments about. There was... yeah, No Man's Sky, Windrose. Hold on one second, let me look. All right, I apologize. I can't find. I know there was another game. I looked. I cannot find it in the comments. So if there's games out there that you think I would enjoy playing, please let me know. Happy to check them out and see if we can have some fun with those as well. Just because we basically have our committees to build, and we're out of content until they roll something new. But I do want to head north. So if you guys noticed, we're all refueled up here. Bunch of oil. All the oil stacked up, ready to rock and roll, and that's what we're gonna do now. So we're heading north. It's like up here somewhere. We're gonna go into the storm though. So this should be fun. I heard it snows up here, so I'm pretty hyped for that. We have the ship prepped. We are ready to rock and roll and head out into the tumultuous area, into the storm. I see one right there. That's this one right there. That's that one. So we need to get farther. Need a better angle here. I wonder, can I close this? Can I close this? No, we can't. Alright, well. Strap it in, lads. Oh, what are you gonna do, shark? Yeah, keep it. The resting, calming music when we're about to go into a storm. All right. Keep our eyes on the lookout. There is the NDS node. And there's one right north of it. Here comes the starting of the storm, boys. Pretty nasty storm out here, holy smokes. Better do all my repairs now. of this weather. Back into the... Whoa, what? But I saw something there. Oh, it's so... Can't see anything. Man, we might go right past this thing and I won't even see it. I mean, I definitely hope not, but this weather is bad. Wait, is that what I just see over there? And if you look at it like this, it really feels like the perfect storm. I saw the comments. We got George Clooney, right? Love it. I don't think I said this, but if you haven't already, please make sure you sub and like content. It helps the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for being a part of the community. And I just feel like I should be looking for a rogue wave at some point. Oh, what was that? Can't see anything. They're kidding when they say it's the storm, huh? Now I gotta find it. Where was it in the comments? I thought I was right on it. Let's look again. Oh, the other game was Industria 2. What was the other game you guys were talking about? -70 -142. Damn, we're not even close. Well, they're 3.5 kilometers, lads. Field notes, Alaska Territory, entry 1 from 1898, near the Copper River lowlands. The lake is locked with ice thick as a man's forearm, yet it's not plain white. Several ways the ice holds pale coin-like discs, stacked like bubbles, arrested mid-rise, layered and pressed flowers. You might call it sleeping breath. I've seen similar temperate marsh ponds, but never in such abundance. The air is sharp, enough to split lungs. Water beneath is starving from oxygen. Trapper named K says the bubbles burn. He speaks only of a brief blue at the heart where the ice is disturbed, and a flame is near. I did not encourage the demonstration. The idea of fire atop ice feels like a lie the world tells before it takes payment. Still, claim aligns with that of older books called marsh gas, the product of rot where air cannot go. It's not witchcraft, only digestion without air. Vegetation and small fish settle into the black mud, and the water above freezes, sealing the surface like a lid. The oxygen poor bottom. Invisible life continues to work, slow, patient, producing light gas that gathers in pockets and arises in beads until the winter arrests it. The ice becomes a ledger, each bubble a date, each layer a season of decay. Alright. Looks like I got plenty of time. Despite my reluctance, a man saw proof. A small crack was made near the bubble field. It was released with enough to startle. One man foolishly brought a lantern too close. The flare was brief but violent. Bright exhale and the single hair and pride. No one died, but the lesson arrived intact. The lake holds fuel and silence. Silence is not safety. I walked through the shoreline, found the bubble fields extending farther than expected, as if the lake were fermenting under its own cover. It's strange to think how much flammable breath stored in ice while the world above is frozen hard and clean. If such gas can be trapped here, how much more is held in the vast north soils, sealed by frost for years and beyond counting. Daylight lengthens the top moist bubbles and blur. Soon the lake will open and the trapped breath will escape. Unseen into ordinary air, no one will notice. It is peculiar that the land can store fire in its cold seasons and release without ceremony, as if the earth itself has lungs. We measure the river's map ridges, yet there are a quiet force, small, repeated, and a patient that may shape the future from a single storm. Dude, we are so far out here. Like, we're deep in it. Kick this monster on. Let's get her running, dude. Get your friends fired up. Grab a stick of juicy fruit. The taste is gonna move you. Oh. I might have dated myself on that one. Not like I haven't 1,000 times already, but still. I think it should be coming up. My question is, who, like, drove this far to find it, you know? Who was like, I'm gonna go as far as I can here, and then ran into it. That's the crazy take, right? Because we're out here. I mean, the storm hasn't lit up at all. Should be like right here. And yet I don't see it anywhere. Dude, we're like right here. Like, what the hell? 70, negative 142. It should be right here. Oh, there it is. Just to the left. So I thought. Did I not just see it? There it is. Why does it not show up when I'm sitting right in front of it? So look how nice it is in here. When I step outside, it's like treacherous. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, shit. Looks like there's something down below, too. Let's get all the way up here. There's nothing in it. So this is just nothing? Interesting. Alright, well, we came out here. We saw the ship handled it well. We're chilling. Made it through. Where do we go next? Do we grab some more seeds? Is that the play? Do we want to try and explore anything else? What is there? Maybe we'll cut over here. We'll take the angle from there and go like here, and then cut down to this seed. Yeah, let's do that. There's actually a shark out here? That's crazy. Goodbye 70, negative 142. Through the storm we go again. With the Linux service PRC, I traded shifts again, not because I had to, because I wanted time. DFS 204 routine server hole inspection, corrosion touch-up, launch clearance. To me, it's just another service, still blank enough to accept a mark. I spent years laying out people's messages, logos, warnings, instructions, things to ask permission by design. This time, I wanted to put down something that didn't. Three days earlier, low tide, I found something caught where the nets usually pull up. Nothing worth naming. It didn't belong in the water, but it was already correct. It was already correcting that. Whatever it was, it had been somewhere else first. You could tell by the way it resisted the salt. I didn't log it, didn't photograph it, didn't touch it. Some things don't survive systems. I watched the waves take it back, slow and thorough. After that, the dock felt wrong, too clean, too quiet, like everyone was pretending nothing had fallen. The metal was cold when I came back up to the ship, salt dried into the seams, patient and stubborn. The gray everywhere, correct, efficient, invisible. So far, nothing. A little peaceful. We'd see something, huh? Unless, of course, there's nothing to see. go get some seeds. Well, we tried to drive out here and see what we could see. Just isn't anything out here. We'll grab some seeds here on the way over. Put right along. We got a long ways to go. Let's do some more reading. Regular fishing boats wore faces, not for luck, just so the sea would recognize them as alive. Cave hands are graffiti, names scratched into the decks, same impulse. I don't believe art saves anything. I believe it proves something was there. So I gave the ship a face that looks forward. No smiling, not afraid, just present. Mixed the Bluetooth in, it ran when I brushed it on. I let it. I've learned the moment you crack something, you erase yourself. The mermaid's hair blue, blurred into the hole like a memory of dissolving into metal. That felt honest. Oh, so these are how you get... He's discussing how you, decorate the boats. Took one photo, not framed, not centered. The ladder's still in the shot. My boot, too. On the back I wrote, finished before the night tide. Looks better than the water. That sentence didn't need help. I labeled what was left. The only way it made sense. Mermaid hole, mermaid deck, mermaid cabin, not colors intent. I signed M. Full names are for systems that'll pretend they'll remember you. After that, others start painting too. Not because I told them to, but because they saw it was allowed. I watched the runner leave the dock, engine steady, water swallowing the reflection, piece by piece, the mermaid face forward, calm, accepting. I don't know who will see this again. Don't know if anyone will understand why it looks like this. But from the first cave handprints to the last paint on a hole, this message is always the same. I was here, look at me. Good luck to whoever finds this. Miguel Alvarez. We already did all of these, and I read all of these to you guys. This is where we found all the locations. So, we're on this. Well, let's take a look where we're at. We're still got a lot of time. Cool. Stack transfers. Clean words, biomarker regularity. It said our family would be moved for safety, as if safety was something you could mail. We were given 12 hours to pack, no appeal, no explanation beyond that one phrase. My wife asked what biomarker. The officers did not answer. He had avoided eye contact while he was contagious. What we saw 2 days after the letter, I was at the depot when the crate fell. Not a dramatic crash, just a heavy mistake. A corner split, a glimpse of what was inside. Seed capsules, cold lit and arranged like ammunition. Supervisor snapped the lid shut with shaking hands and told everyone to turn away. No one spoke after, not because we agreed, because we understood the cost of speaking. They didn't call it exile, they didn't call it transfer. The boat had no insignia. The crew did not introduce themselves. The pier was left from what was not any public map. My son waved anyway. He waved at the water, at the air, at anything, and I waved back. My daughter kept asking if we're going somewhere to be healed. I told her yes. I hated myself for it. Ugh, that's the worst. Rock rising out of the strait, too narrow to feel real, too tall to feel kind. Concrete pier like a tongue, stairs carved into stone like a punishment made practical. Tiny huts bolted to the face of the tower, no gardens, no stores, no paths, only vertical. A faded board near the top of the stack. Platform read stack, amen. Oh, we've been there. I did not know the names could be used to make cruelty sound inevitable. There was an AM radio sealed in the metal box. Beside it sat a laminated card that said the order. It told us exactly how to speak, not to communicate, to remain acceptable. Identity, condition, confession, petition, offering, blessing. I read for the confession part twice. They said they want us to police themselves. I said nothing. Silence at first is the first thing you learn here. Stacking main platform 2, speaker Ollie, day 1. Body, fever, salt, wounds, cough, mid, steady, afraid. Supplies, water, 3, 2, no heat. I told my children we were safe. I asked for a voice. Offering wind south, tide at low dusk, drift of breeze near the pier. A blessed stack beacon. May your stairs hold. May your water stay sweet. If you hear me, you are not alone. Click, click, click. Reply came back thin, distant. My son smiled like he'd been handed a blanket. Yeah. That feels bad. Handed a blanket of false insecurity, essentially. Well, 1.9. Probably get one more in. Where is it? Stack transfer 6. Stacking main platform 2. No, we did that one. The radioed once from a boat. They stayed far offshore. No docking, no faces, just voice reading from a sheet. Your biomarker status remains under review. No medicines arrived, no testing kit, no follow-up questions. A biomarker can't name. You can't name is not a diagnosis, it's a label. The reason they doesn't have to be proven. Oh, I've stopped saying biomarker. She ever believed it. She started saying we saw something, and when she swallowed the rest of the sentence like it was poison. We speak around the truth the way you speak around a wound you can't clean. Careful, quiet, pretend not to touch it. Because if we name it too directly, it will become real in a way that demands a response. And there's no response here except silence. It feels bad, man. $630 meters. Then we'll dive down, grab a couple seeds, head to Lazzy, do some more, you know? I'm only gonna grab 2 because I have to figure out the power problem we have over there. Now that I think about it, I probably should figure out the power thing. Fuck. Yeah, let me go figure out the power problem first. Damn it. I did see the comment where you guys discussed, like, if you put lights on each of your connectors, you can find out where it stops. I think that's smart. I just don't know if that's resource effective. Like, that's a lot of resources to commit to making a bunch of lights every connector. And we are running out of time. But we did get to go far north, which was dope. Oh, that was pretty cool. We went way the hell up there to that node. Let's just go hit Laz real quick. I can finish reading this though, 'cause it's like 3.5. Where was it? Tech transfer? Yeah. My daughter asked why we don't send our coordinates, why we don't beg for rescue like in the stories. I showed her a line in the card, unanswered, permanent silence for heresy. Even the outcasts enforce it, not because they're cruel, but because hope can get you killed. Panic can get everyone killed. This is how they built a prison without bars. They made the prisoners guard the rules. This is Stack Amen Platform 2 Ollie Day 2 count. Ollie Day count 365. Cold week, mind steady, tired supplies, water none, food none, heat none. Confession, I kept them quiet. I asked for 1 more decade. Offering ice forming at the pier's edge, like on the far line of midnight. I bless Stack Heaven. May your stairs hold. May your water stay sweet. If you hear me, you're not alone. Click, click, click. Years, a biomarker that was never measured. Hunger is weather now. Hunger is weather for silence. House can't leave. Weather. Silence is a room. Silent room stays. I stay inside. No biomarker, no other. Truth. Here doesn't care about mouth moves. Truth sat here while Moses turned the face away. Called it safe at once. Once was enough. Radio still speaks. Sometimes I hear the order back. Habitat, speak orders. Towers colder. It's like a poem. Daughter, I still try to remember. I make it up. Grief is water. The bucket is empty now. Signal equals God. Quiet God. Ugh. That's sad. We only got, so now we know the stacks were like a prison where they made up nonsensical BS to put people that alleged had markers, which wasn't the truth. Just a bunch of crap. And the people not knowing better just conformed to it. They accepted it as their grim fate. Scary stuff, man. Scary stuff. It gets kind of sketchy in the world when everybody just accepts what everybody says is the validation. I really should. As we were driving away last time, I knew I should have fixed this frickin' power problem, but I didn't. Dang it. My fear is that I get all those seeds, like 4 seeds, and I don't have the power fixed. And then we lose the seeds because I don't have the power fixed. But in reality, I don't know why the power broke to begin with, because everything was fine. And then all of a sudden it just stopped working. I don't know if it's like a random disconnection somewhere, or what the hell happened, but we'll get over here. We're about out of time. I think I'll probably call it right when I get docked here. Be my best guess, but we got to go farther north than we've ever been through that tumultuous storm. That was a lot of fun. I mean, it was like you couldn't see past the headlights, as it were. It was so dark. We had to. I thought I had us pegged pretty close, and the reality was there's still another 3.5 kilometers. I was off 3.5 kilometers. That's crazy. I don't know that you can miss much worse than that, honestly. But hey, it's alright, we got there. Got to check it out, got some more memories. Got to find another POI, we like those. And now we gotta go fix this damn power problem. For the 1000th time. Sorry, I'm getting so irritated with the power problem that never seems to be fixed. Even when I think it's fixed, it's always another problem. All this stuff is connected. Connected. That's not connected, but it doesn't need to be connected. Full batteries everywhere. How's the water? Water is not full. Why did these stop running? They just stopped spinning. Why? Hmm. Everything is working, but the main power isn't running. Which means it's gotta be upstairs. Those are full. These are all full. Operational is nominal. Damn it. Is this my connector that's not working? Fucking crazy. Oh, I'm so mad. Ugh. Anyway, we figured out what it is. Once again, it's a random disconnected line. Oh shit. Got one too many. Alright, I'm gonna save this. I think we'll call it an episode, and then I'm gonna go connect this damn line again. Just for the life of me, I don't understand why I disconnected. But, you know, here we are. But yeah, we got to go to the farthest, most northern node we've ever seen. That was super cool. Got the boat prepped, and problem solved power yet again for the 1000th time in the old Last. Okay. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you like and subscribe. Tips and tricks are always welcome. And until next time, let me know what your thoughts are if you have a game you'd like to see me play, and I'm definitely down to give it a try because we're running out of things here, lads. Have a great day. Until next time.
The screen fades out, but the adventure's never in doubt. With fire in our hearts and steel in hand, Fen will return ready to stand. Rest up now, but don't lose the drive. The next fight's where we'll come alive. The path ahead is full of fire. We'll rise again and reach even higher. The quest may pause, but it's not the end. New challenges wait just around the bend. Sharpen your mind, gear up for the test. When we return, we'll be at our best. Rest up now, but don't lose the drive. The next fight's where we'll come alive. The path ahead is full of fire. We'll rise again and reach even higher. So take your time, but stay on your feet. The next chapter will be fierce and sweet. We'll come back stronger, ready to show what the next battle will have in tow. Don't forget to like and subscribe.